Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. It sure sounds like Jerry Jones is ready to fire a respected Cowboys coach. As if the Dallas Cowboys' heartbreaking loss on Monday night wasn't enough, DeMarvion Overshown's MRI confirmed he tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL. While everyone sends prayers to Overshown, the manner in which Dallas lost to the Cincinnati Bengals needs to be discussed. With the score tied 20-20, the Cowboys were about to take over inside Bengals territory after Nick Vigil blocked a punt. They were already in Brandon Aubrey's range. One first down could have iced the game. However, cornerback Amani Oruwariye touched the live ball, fumbled it, and the Bengals recovered. It took just 3 plays for Joe Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase to hook up for the game-winning score. Jerry Jones was understandably frustrated after the loss, and he made sure to note the Cowboys' many special teams gaffes this season to the media. A new report from Nick Harris of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram hints Jones has lost patience with ST coach John Bones Fassel. According to Harris, Jones confronted Fassel in the locker room about Oruwariye's gaffe. Jones asked whether Oruwariye was coached to avoid the live ball and why Dallas tried to block the punt when they were getting the ball back regardless with a chance to win the game. It is worth noting that Jones backtracked on 105.3 The Fan on Tuesday. Frankly, when I really reviewed it after the dust had settled, it was not a bad call and was executed on the front end of the punt block very, very effectively, Jones said, per Harris. I had revisited the look on the way the ball hit and it really kind of bounced up in a way that was almost unavoidable. The players are coached up, they talk it up. Jones can backtrack all he wants, but it sure sounds like he has seen more than enough special teams blunders for one season. Only the Carolina Panthers, 20, whom the Cowboys play this Sunday, have committed more special teams penalties this season than Dallas 19. Beyond the unit's undisciplined nature, Fassel has dialed up 2 fake punts that failed spectacularly. The first came in Week 9 when Dallas trailed 14-10 in the third quarter and faced a 4th-and-2 from their own 38-yard line. The second came with the Cowboys trailing 7-0 early versus the Texans. Again, they were in their own territory. Fassel's group has also surrendered a variety of blocked punts and field goals, and safety Wanya Thomas did not have the awareness to go down when he returned an onside kick for a touchdown against the Commanders. That decision almost cost Dallas the game. It has become second nature to criticize Mike McCarthy, but Fassel has been markedly worse this season. No Cowboys coach deserves to lose their job more than Fassel. If there was ever a time for Jones to send a message, it's after Fassel's unit cost Dallas a winnable game. Mix shots, a planned day for a special demo. Here is all you need to know about DeMarvion Overshown, from Tiny Arp, Texas, in Smith County, 17.9 miles southeast of Tyler. Population of no more than 900 people, and probably during his 5 years at the University of Texas, he just might have sat in a lecture hall numbering half his little town's population. And in all these years covering the Dallas Cowboys, never, ever seen the most serious of knee injuries he sustained in the Cowboys' Monday night, 27-20, loss to the Cincinnati Bengals have such a profound effect on so many people. The loss hurt. Still felt the sting in the locker room Wednesday. But the loss of the guy who has become known as Damo to so many in the organization might have hurt more. Micah Parsons teared up talking about his injury. Eric Kendricks talked with measured words. A lot of heads shook, guys trying to gather themselves before finding words to speak. They all understood what DeMarvion had gone through his rookie season, suffering the torn ACL of his right knee. Out for the season. Fought back to play in all 13 games this season. Then Monday night, 12:49 left in the game, his right knee goes out. Torn ACL, MCL, PCL. Done for the season. Surgery as soon as possible. Next season in question, too. as Cowboys associate trainer and director of rehabilitation, and the guy who was with DMO every step of the way rehabilitating from last year's torn ACL, Britt Brown termed this injury as a major injury. But get this, and this is the love sometimes only found in small-town USA like ARP, where they take care of their own, and knowing the pain DeMarvion must be going through mentally after last year's ordeal, the ARP Independent School District has proclaimed Friday as DeMarvion Overshone Day. All district students and staff are being asked to please wear Dallas Cowboys blue and white colors or a DeMarvion jersey, t-shirt or any sort of apparel if they have one. The text the ARP ISD posted stated, "Please join ARP ISD in showing support for our ARP Tiger pick, Alum as he prepares to have season-ending knee surgery sometime this week." Happens when you grow a tad older, but just reading a copy of that post sort of shook me up, got a little emotional. When told the planned day at the schools to Brown, he could only smile. He knows how they must feel about DeMarvion. Why, you get to know someone pretty well when you are right there every step of the way rehabbing a guy for some 11 months. And know this about Britt, he's not the kind to just say stuff to say stuff. When he says something, at least me, I listen. He never flinched, Brown says. Anything I told him to do, anything we told him to do as a staff, he never asked why, or asked, should I be doing this? It was like, okay. He worked his ass off. Jason Kelce unleashes vulgar joke on Cowboys. Monday night revealed a brutal finish for the Dallas Cowboys in their matchup with the Cincinnati Bengals. Instead of closing out their third straight win, a special teams mishap saw the game slip out of their hands and into the grasp of their opponent. The Bengals would win 27-20, sending the woeful Cowboys to a 5-8 record with a fresh wound open for mockery among the national NFL audiences. All the injuries, drama, and on-field struggles seemed to hit a low Monday night for team with still 4 games to play. But the Cowboys' struggles just continue to provide ammunition for their critics. Those like Stephen A. Smith are weekly participants in such festivities, though that group now includes rivals wanting to get their blows in. ESPN personality Jason Kelce took his turn on Monday Night Countdown, sneaking in a vulgar joke at the expense of the franchise and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. With the broadcast showcasing a sky view of AT&T Stadium, Kelce proclaimed his comments of Dallas, also, the butthole in our pit of America, Kelce said of DFW. Kelce spent 13 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas' arch-rival in the NFC East. He retired after the 2023 season, entering the media realm soon after. Clearly, for a player who spent his city in the city of brotherly love, there is no love lost for the former Eagles center. Perhaps Kelce still harbors some negative feelings towards the team from the butthole of America, given they got the last laugh in their final meeting of the 2023 season. The Cowboys thrashed the Eagles 33-13 nearly a year to the day of his comments. This season, the momentum has changed and the Eagles sit at 11-2 and are one of the best teams in the league, while the Cowboys cannot choose between tanking or competing for essentially no reward. But regardless of that, ESPN probably needs to check itself as to what is part of the fun of a rivalry versus what's a tub of low-grade grossness. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jason Kelce? Leave your opinion in the comments.